profitable wallets that you can potentially copy trade. So I do have a couple strategies here. We have one's on PUMPFUN where we look at the first buys. We have other strategies when we look into top traders. We have a 5-minute pullback strategy, and we have a gap up strategy. So we're going to try to review as many as we can. So the first one I'm going to do is PUMPFUN. So what you want to do is head over to Photon and go over to meme scope. And this will show you all of the PUMPFUN coins, the newly created, as you can see here, the ones about to graduate and the graduated ones. So what I like to do is for the graduated ones, I go to filters, and by market cap, I do at least 150K market cap. And the reason I do that is because I want to find coins that have, have graduated and haven't gone to zero right away, and I want to analyze those coins. So we got a couple here, so I'm just going to open up MEP, and we'll go from there. So as you can see, this one did very well, and it's starting to die out. It's still not dead yet, but it looks like it will. So a couple things you can do here. There's two things you can do to find some wallets. First thing is you go into the transactions, and you want to sort it by age here. So from oldest to newest, because you want to see who bought the coin first, right? Look at the coins that did well and who bought these coins first. So a lot of the times you're going to see this, like a lot of these big buys, and these are volume bots. I know just from first glance because from experience, but there are some wallets here potentially that aren't bots, and they bought early. So what you can do is click onto here, and you can see like, okay, this guy bought 97 million, roughly 10% of the supply, and he slowly, gradually started selling it off. So we can take a look at this wallet and see how that's doing. So what I do is I just open it on SoulScan, and I just copy it. And recently I've been using GMGN for my analysis, not for finding the wallets, because I feel like Photon has more features. So this one has a 50% win rate. It looks like it's hasn't been trading much. It looks like one of the volume bots that I've just been talking about. So we're going to disregard those, and we can look at these guys as well. Same situation, but from experience, I already know it's this is like the developer's bot doing this. So you want to look at like something more unique. You want to scroll down and see, okay, maybe a smaller buy too. Okay, right here, 6XQ, bought right before it migrated. Okay, he didn't do that well. Barely broke even. He broke even, but.
I mean, I just have a question. Sometime I will also ask question. I think people will be interested about the question I have, because anyway. So why? Like the first question I have is like, why would you choose a token and not another one? Or are you just like randomly choosing a token to analyze, or is there some specific token you want? Is there also some filters to avoid like tokens that have been sniped heavily? I think it will be more beneficial not to analyze, or like, for example, this one, it seems like it's very manipulated by devs or snipers or bots. Maybe we want to look at more like organic, like growth token, or no? I mean, that's the question. Like, what do you think?
No, that's a good question. And with these newly launched coins, like the ones that they spike up and then they go to zero very quickly, they are heavily manipulated. So when I filter it out, we can disregard MEP because it doesn't look good. But the reason I do that is because like you can scroll here and you can look at tokens that have been out for like like maybe 15 hours to a couple of days, and you want to see if it's, so this one, for example, NML, it's a 4 million market cap, and it's almost a day old. So this is a coin that potentially could have less of the manipulation. But from my experience, almost all coins have some sort of manipulation.
But I think there's also one metric we can look at is like the, can you go back?
Yes, sir.
You see like the T10, like top 10, right? I think 41%.
Yes, it's
like,
pretty high.
I think we probably want to avoid this kind of token, right? Maybe go to a more healthy top 10 holders.
For sure.
And I don't know. Just a suggestion. I mean, it's just an
for
idea.
Sure. No, that's something I sometimes overlook. But yes, this does have a high holder count versus. I actually remember this coin, Purple, has a pretty low holder count. If we want, we can take a look at this and apply 2 of my strategies and see if we can find a wallet because it's still holding up. So if we want, you can take a look at this one instead and close these guys and see what happened in the beginning. There's a lot of insider just recently, but still we can take a quick look. Another thing you can do is if you want to just see some quick wallets that performed well, is just go to top traders and you can see instantly like who bought, who sold, like how many tokens they bought. And what I would do is like I would just open up like a couple of these tabs and I would just analyze them on GMGN. And if you want, we can do that real quick.
Hello.
Hello.
Bro, I have a question, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes I track some wallet, and they have a good strategy, like he buying.
Hey, Elias, sorry, I will have to mute you. Just wait for the very end for the questions.
Sure.
Write down your questions, and we will have like 10-20 minutes for everyone. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I thought the guy was part of the group.
Yeah. No, I didn't want to mute anyone, so yeah, go ahead.
No worries. So yeah, this one I actually remember. It's a more organic coin. It's been running for, it's been running for I think a couple of days, just 2 days now. But yeah, so if you want to like quickly see some wallets, you can go to top traders. You want to make sure you avoid this where they have like 0 and then they have. So I just opened up a couple of wallets here, and I found one here with a 73% win rate. Last 7 days, 30% return ROI. And what I look for generally is I want to see what happened like recently. I don't really care about what happened like a month ago. So like you can see here, this guy, he had like a 3-4x here. He had a 50% here. So he has some winning trades, but this is not a wallet I would copy because I'm looking for the wallets that have like 2x consistent 2-3x trades. So I would just continue. It's a very repetitive motion, but so we just found another one, and just by first glance, he actually has an 80% ROI in 7 days. That's not terrible. So we can take a look at this guy, and he's been trading the last. I like wallets like this that don't trade like every few minutes. And you can see here, he has like 50 to 70% returns. He had like a 2x, 3x there. So this is a wallet I would actually check out because like this, I look at the most recent, and he's had some wins here. What do you think?
Sorry, yeah. Personally, like when they have like one big win, I usually think it's luck. Like I think it depends on multiple factors, but yeah, I mean he has a lot of big wins, so I think it kind of
looks pretty good, right?
Yeah, but yeah. But I would probably use like a bot analyzer to check his win rate and ROI, but I think it looks good.
Yeah, like a
so
Zelify.
Make sure he's not a sniper as well.
A sniper, yeah. So like you can manually check that. You can go into like any coin here and just see like what he's doing. It's a lot of work, but you can do it. So I'll just show you an example here. There's another coin he bought in. Go to transactions. Just go to the makers here real quick. And okay, so he bought this coin twice, and it shows you where he bought it and sold it. So I don't think he's a sniper, but he does buy and sell the different coins. And recently he's had some good wins. Like in the last couple days, like if you're copy trading him like in this period right here, like you would have been a happy camper. And the fact that he doesn't trade so often, this could be a potential wallet. There's better wallets for sure, but we can continue. Like this is something I would just follow and keep an eye on. And let's just check the third one real quick that I had opened up here.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not looking for like a profitable wallet right now. We're more like teaching a method, right? So
okay,
that's okay
right.
if we don't find like a top wallet, because we know it takes time. It takes days. Sometimes it takes weeks to find a.
Sometimes I'll be doing for 5 hours. 5 hours nonstop looking, and like maybe 5 hours I'll find one wallet that's worthwhile. So, but okay, so we're just talking about the strategies, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's one strategy. You can go onto a coin, the more organic coin, and you can just look at the top traders, make sure they don't have something like this, because that's been transferred to him from another wallet, and make sure if he bought 4.4 million, he sold 4.4 million, so there's no manipulation. And you can analyze those wallets. That's one strategy right there. It's been proven effective for me, especially if I want to find something just quickly, but just to look at, as well as the strategy I was showing earlier with looking at the first transactions. The reason I was showing that strategy is because a lot of the times you're going to find these bots, but there's going to be times where you're going to find a wallet that's clearly not a bot, and he buys coins early, doesn't snipe them, but he buys them pretty early, and he ends up being successful with his trades. So we can dive into that one further a little bit if you want.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So another thing you can do actually is go with a Photon, new pairs, and you can do kind of a similar thing. So if you go to filters here, you include the PUMPFUN ones, and they'll show you I don't know what's going on here actually. Oh, okay, they're here. And then you can go to filters, make sure your top 10 holders, keep the market cap. I already have it set, just you want the coin not to be dead. And you can look. These coins are this is the one we just analyzed, but then there's even older ones. Eventually, there's another one here. It's at 153K market cap. So you can take a look at the first transactions for these coins. And like you said, this is not something we're going to maybe find right now, but this is a strategy I use. So I'll go to the first transactions, and I already recognize this wallet. He's a sniper. But you can literally just so this guy bought twice, and you can just analyze these wallets, and a lot of them are going to come back as bots. But if you go through this list, and you spend the time, and you go on GMGN and analyze each one, you're bound to find one eventually. So that's the strategy with that one, and you can do it on any coin. It doesn't have to be a $10 million market cap, or it could be a 200,000 market cap coin, right? Okay. So there's a couple other strategies I have, and these are really effective ones actually as well. And I'll show you. So here we actually head over to Deck Screener, and we'll just click on Solana. And what I would do is you can set some filters just to put 50,000 liquidity. Let's do market cap. Let's just do 300K, and we'll do it to 3 million. And you can do the pair age so it's a couple of days old. Let's do 72 hours minimum, so it's 3 days minimum. And you can do this. So these are all the coins that are 3 days minimum, and this one's 7 days ago. It's a 1.1 million market cap. So you can open up this coin on Deck Screener or on Photon. It's just a little easier to find them on Deck Screener this way, but you can open it on Photon too. And what I would look for, so this is an older coin, so I would put it on the hour time frame, and I would look for when it gapped up. And this one doesn't really seem to have any crazy gap up, so I would just immediately go to the next. And I'll find one for
what do you mean by gapped up?
So basically, I'll just use this as an example. See how it's trending sideways here? Like it's consolidating, going sideways, and then you'll have like that one candlestick that goes like, and it literally quadruples in price.
Yeah, and, but it happens later, right? Like here, at 1 million.
Yes, it happens. Yeah, it wasn't a crazy one. Yeah, it went from 900K to 1.2 in just an hour. Actually, right here as well, 1.7 to. So potentially, yeah.
You are looking for one crazy green candle.
Yeah, basically a gap up where the price, it separates the price and the price starts moving up. So the reason for this strategy is that you want to see who bought here, like who bought in what's it called, this zone right here, right?
Okay, and is there any reason why we want someone that bought here instead of like someone that bought during consolidation? Fuck.
Consolidation? You know I mean? Yeah. No, yes. Good. No, that's a great question. And the reason why I look for and I will analyze here and not here is because here's just like a lot of noise, and here's when there's some movement, something's happening here. The price is clearly going up, so I want to see what happened here and what wallets were involved. Potentially some good wallets, because maybe there's wallets that insiders or people that just know how to do technical analysis that they're watching this coin and they knew or had a feeling that it would go up. So, and it did here. So what I would do next is go on the 5 minute, and we have to go back. And then, so I have it here. So what I would do is I would see here, like you can see it's a pretty distinct movement forward. I would look for the wallets that bought in this range, and it's very easy to do. All you need to do is just enter the timestamps for the candle bars. If you want, I can quickly show the viewers how to do it. Okay, so it's November 4th, 12:25 p.m. That's when it started. So what you do here is you go to date November 4th, make sure it's on p.m. 12:25, and then it ended at 12:45. So so basically we're going to be looking at the transactions there. November 4th, 12:45. And sometimes you can find some crazy wallets by doing this. So now you have all the transactions, and you want to filter the noise. So you want to just do buy, and I would do like 40 USD minimum. And now you have all the transactions that bought this coin literally the moment it gapped up like that, and you can start analyzing these wallets just by opening them. And if you want, I can look at a couple for the viewers. I'm just going to open a couple. And like Red said earlier, like finding these wallets, like you can get lucky, but at the same time, like see, like there's nothing there really going on. At the same time, I'm just showing you the motion and like my thought process when I'm doing this. So nothing here. But if I were to theoretically go through all these wallets, I would probably find something, And there's not that many. This guy's not good.
But can you copy all the wallets like from the screener directly instead of opening SoulScan?
Like just like this?
It would make things.
Yeah, I think I've tried that before.
Click on them somehow.
Like you mean copy like this? Like this? So when you do that, it won't actually load anything, because if you can see here, see how it says R95, and then you open it, and the wallet is actually like that would be much easier, and I tried it before.
It's not very practical because there are some, like for example on Photon or other website, you can just click and it copy the wallet directly.
Oh yeah, like on Photon. So yes, exactly. The only thing that sucks on Photon is you can't like do it by the date. Like you can't you can sort it by date, but you can't like do the filters like you can on Deck Screener. I know you can do it on Bird Eye, but I'm trying to keep it simple for your viewers. Like I don't want to have like a bunch of different, things open. There's a coin here called Retire. I'll just show you guys real quick. It's this one here. I guess it is. And it's a very good example of what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah. So this is like, so it was hovering around like 200K. It was gradually going down, and then out of nowhere, it literally it went up 2,600%, just like in, probably 30 minutes. So
man,
this is what
I know someone. I'm following someone who was shilling this token like all the time, and I didn't buy it. Like when it was like 200K.
Oh wow! And look at it now, damn. That's
yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it's those tokens people tell you about. Like even in my group chat, they're like, "Oh, like buy this," and I'm like, "Okay, I'll look," and then like it's at like 20 million market cap. I think that happened with you too. Yeah. So this I would potentially look over here and see who bought here, because it's like something clearly happened here. Like there's nothing going on here, and it's a very repetitive process. So like I said, for your viewers, these are all like what's it called, strategy. So that one's the gap up strategy. We really looked at top traders.
I might start doing this one. I think I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I think because I was looking more at during like the consolidation phase, but sometimes like hours, and I have to go through like hundreds and hundreds of wallets, and it takes too much time.
No, for sure. So like if we did it, like it'll take some time, and we go through the wallets. I guarantee if you went through every single wallet here, you'll find something. So that's I just call that the gap up strategy because it's a gap up. What else? Let me see. Let's see. So I don't know if you want me to share this with your viewers, like my sniping copy trading strategy. I have here in brackets high risk. Like I can show them how it works. I'm not going to implement it.
I think for this one, maybe leave it for another episode, because I don't advise right now.
Okay, no problem.
So I think we would need a complete episode to tell them the risk. And
okay.
Like
no problem. And so I'll talk to you about a gap up strategy here. There's also, let's look at the 1 hour for a sec. Let me see. There's also same thing with the, here I don't really see it. So sometimes when a coin is going and it goes down and it comes back up, you want to, so it's like a gap down strategy. So you look at, I don't know, let's see if we can find it here on a random coin just quickly by looking. Because usually they're pretty, oh yeah, perfect. Okay, well this coin got rugged here, right? That looks like a clear rug. But okay, let's just find a different one. I don't want to use that as an example. No good. So there's a gap down strategy. I'll just try to find a chart that resembles it. No, these are SMR. So basically what it is, it's like when a coin goes down and then it starts moving sideways, like it starts moving just like sideways like this, and then, it goes back up, like out of nowhere. You want to look at like who bought here, pretty much. And so it's like kind of a similar thing as what we just discussed, but it's for older coins. It's for coins that have been around for maybe days or weeks. And I found some pretty good wallets like that too. Yeah. So those are pretty much the strategies. There's more like when it comes to sniping and stuff, but when it comes to copy trading, like you're looking for where the movements are. You can look at the top traders for any of the coins and analyze them here as well. And it's just a lot of manual work, and you have to really put in the work, like you said, to find that special wallet. So I don't know if you want to do that. Yeah, so cool.
We can start like Q&A.
100%.
If people have questions, I think someone had a question, but he left. So
okay, no problem.
Yes, if you guys have any question, just let us know. It's the time.
Okay, and can I show my socials or?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah,
Oh no,
go
you're
ahead.
good.
And
So I do have a.
you can share it on the general chat as well.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, man. So I just have a YouTube. I have an Instagram. I just started. It's doing very well. So if you don't have time to watch like a 10-minute video, I explain things thoroughly over here. I just got an X account where I'm going to be posting frequently. So I actually have the links here. Oops. I'll just post it into. But yeah, we can do the Q&A for sure. If anyone has any questions, I'm more than happy to answer.
Sure. Yeah, so Critme is a crypto YouTuber. He has a pretty successful. He just started, but he has a pretty successful YouTube channel where he teaches you mostly copy trading. So yeah, don't hesitate to follow him if you want more tips and you have a little bit of time to watch some content. Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks, man. I appreciate you letting me do the shout out.
Yeah, no problem, man. You're always welcome to come back for like I think next week we will have someone else, but like for episode 4 or 5, if you have some new strategy or something else, something.
Okay.
And we don't have to do like only copy trading because we're gonna release our web app very soon. So that's something also you could probably use instead of Photon or GMGN, because we are going to prepare like
you're gonna actually launch. Oh wow, you like your own
features.
Wow,
yeah, insane features. I think I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this actually, but anyway,
no, you're good.
We are going to launch very good features, so you can analyze everything into TradeWiz. You won't need to go anywhere else. So yeah.
Okay, so TradeWiz will be like the all-in-one platform where, and like I said, it gets hectic, right? It gets hectic with like with all the with all these different deck screen.
Yeah, because I'm seeing your process. Like you have to go to Photon, to desk screener, to soul scan, and
this is the simple process. There's even more complex ones. You know?
Yeah.
So like that's beautiful, man. That you guys are doing that. I'm looking forward to it.
We are trying to just like make everything in one, so people don't have to, just simplify the process for people to find like really good wallets.
Sure.
Anyway, like no one seems to have a question, so
it's good stuff, man.
It's okay. 25 minutes.
It's nice meeting you too.
Well, maybe
sorry,
I
man.
got a few.
I said it's nice meeting you.
Yeah, same, man. Okay, someone has a question. Soup one.
Yeah, Supin. Yeah, it's a weird name. Well, I got more like a technical question about like the bot. Like,
sure.
What
settings? Can you increase your voice a little bit?
Let me check if I can do it for you. Where can I even do that? Telegram. Settings.
It's okay. Ask your question.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really.
Go ahead.
I can hear you.
It's about like, what would you like use for settings? Because you have slippage, and would you use a low slippage or like a high slippage when you're using a copy trader? Because like the moment or like the gas fees, like the moment you trade can matter a lot. So if you have a higher gas fees, maybe it would be better, or is it not really something you think about?
So, so there is not one answer for this question. Like this is the most asked question like in our chat. There's not one answer. So what I advise you to do, what I recommend you is, because it depends on the wallet you copy, okay? What you should do is, usually if the wallet buys like higher than 3, 4, 5 SOL, I think you will need more slippage, right?
Right.
But I advise you to start small. Start with 15% slippage, and for gas, just write like /gas estimation, and the bot will tell you what's the best gas fee if you want high speed or if you want normal speed and stuff. So we have a setting for that.
Right here. Yeah, gas right here. So it tells you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly. So the bot will tell you exactly what you put, But for slippage, start slow, and if you have failure, just increase by 5% until your transaction are all successful. But don't start too high. Same for PUMPFUN. So because we have PUMPFUN slippage and radium slippage. So start at 15, 20%, and then increase by 4, 5%, 4, 5% until you have like successful. But if you increase too much and your profit are not that high, you're gonna lose money. So if your slippage have to be too high, just change wallet. You know, it's not a good wallet.
All right, thanks for the answers.
Yeah, no problem.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah, I mean, I've been asked this question so much, so now and even myself, like, I'm starting to copy trade, and yeah, I know how troublesome it is. Okay, anyone else? I think everyone will start to leave. So okay, we will end up here. And okay, guys, thanks for joining us. Thanks, Creepniche, for
no problem.
For
Thank you guys.
the live stream and the tutorial. And see you guys next week for another episode.
Looking forward to it. Awesome.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, guys.
See you guys.